Hi. My claim today is that the 2001 Los Angeles Lakers are the best playoff team in NBA history. Coming off their title in 2000, the Lakers didn't look all-time great. But they didn't look all-time great. They finished the regular season 56-26, second seed in the Western Conference, behind the San Antonio Spurs, who were 58-24. They had an average record in the regular season for an all-time great team, but they didn't show on the intensity until the playoffs began. They faced 4 50-win teams and had a nearly perfect record of 15-1 in those playoffs. On the road to the finals, they beat the veteran Trailblazers, the Gritty Kings, and the top-seeded Spurs. Their only loss came in the first game of the Western Conference Finals, where they lost to Allen Iverson in overtime. Since the NBA adopted the 16-team playoff system in 1984, only 2 other teams have beaten 4 50-win teams in the playoffs, those being the 94 Rockets and the 09 Lakers. They had the 2 best players in the league at the time. John Friel of Bleacher Report stated, "The playoffs had Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant at their absolute best. They combined to score nearly 60 points per game. Derek Fisher and Rick Fox averaged over 10 points per game for this nearly unstoppable force of a team." And since 1984, the 2001 Lakers are the only championship team to have 2 top scorers in the top 5 for playoff points per game that year. In 2012, John Hollinger, former ESPN analyst and current VP of basketball operations for the Memphis Grizzlies, compiled a list of the 50 greatest playoff runs of all time. First, he calculated how many games each team's opponents won. Then he calculated their opponent's regular season margin of victory, and then their margin of victory in the playoffs. He then used a function to collapse blowouts as to reward consistent outplaying of opponents over one single humongous win, and changed all overtime margins to 1 point. He ended up with an approximation of how many points better the team was than an average team during their playoff run. His results had the Lakers #1, with them 26.68 points better than an average team of that year. Second place was the 96 Bulls with 18.78 points, and the 71 Bucks with 18.18 points. All this material convinces me that the 2001 Lakers are the best team in NBA playoff history. Thank you.